Good morning. How's everybody doing? Just got the unemployment numbers out, and they're horrible. And markets are moving to the upside. But guess what? The yields are dropping. All right, so we see the 10 years starting to drop when you're starting to see some of these other some series of bonds. That's gonna be favorable for stocks. All right, so we'll keep an eye out here. So again, now 22,000 jobs. They were looking for 75,000 jobs. That sounds like a big miss to me. Let's see what you never know what's going on the overnight, because you don't know who the participants are. You don't know who's in there heavy. You don't know who's in there light. You don't know what's going on in there. Okay, so it's like going to a trout farm. You know, you're going to catch fish because all you got to do is stick the thing in its mouth. All right, it's kind of like what it is on this overnight business. So I would be reckoning to say that we got a nice move coming right up here right now. Everything's moving across here, and I'll just kind of jump right in here and see what's going on. All right, as you can see, Amazon here. Okay, Amazon is moving up this morning right off that number here right now. There's your Amazon, 235. I mean, it was lower on the overnights. It's come back here. It's a little bit of unchanged for the most part there. What do you got? I see Apple here at 239.50, closed at 239.78. Not too much there. All right, I'm going through tech first. Microsoft, there you go. Microsoft on the move here. Back up to 510 now. She keeps stalling out around that 514 area, so be careful there on Microsoft. That's just off the top of my head. PLTR, Palantir, are they finally going to get out? We'll see. All right, I don't think so. 157.70 though, higher this morning. All right, and then you got NVIDIA. NVIDIA don't care about no unemployment. It don't care about no nothing. Okay, it's just as simple as that. NVIDIA is just stuck, stubborn, grounded for life. I don't know if you ever watched that show. It was a really funny show. Grounded for life with the NVIDIA. All right, so that's definitely what it seems like. A couple of my names are popping up here. Oracle. We talked about Oracle yesterday. Talked about how we're going to get involved in Oracle. Well, it's moving on us on this morning. All right, so this kind of sucks. $5 move to the upside. That means that we got to cool our jets, so we ain't going to be going up there and being run it after this. All right. I was looking at it yesterday, but I said, we got time. We still do have time. I'm not going to sweat this little pop here. All right. So don't get too nervous about anything. All right. So Oracle is better. IBM, I am in IBM. Is IBM popping? No. Slightly higher. Ran up, puked. Okay. All right, so IBM, there you go. And Salesforce, I got to say, I was thinking about it yesterday, and then I was thinking about it again. Kramer talked about it yesterday, and he talked it down a little bit. He's doing the right thing. Time to try to talk it down a little bit, get that price tag down to that 235 area where we got. Well, if you got that, that's pretty damn good. It got down to 234.21. All right, but she keeps coming back here now. Again, the stock is so down heavy for the year, but something just tells me that I need to be in the stock, and I don't know what the hell it is. I wish it would go away. So I'm going to watch it here. I am not getting interested right now. There's no hurry with this outside week that's red, and you're stuck inside on a red month right now. So, we don't want to get into the party too early anyway, right? You got to be setting up tables and doing crap like that. All right. Want to go through the guys. Lululemon just got absolutely demolished. To the downside on Lulu. All right, Lulu, major miss on Lulu. Lulu down 60% for the year now. Just don't know how Lulu gets back. This is going to be a disaster down here. This is going to be a 3-day, what did you call it, a 3-month, maybe a 3-week. But we are going to wait that 3 days out and let's see what Lulu shakes out. Just really not well. Not well. DocuSign. Earnings were in line, and they're better. 82 now, coming back up. I'm watching the futures here since that inflation, since the unemployment, the horrible unemployment number that came in, 22,000, looking for 75,000. All right, so DocuSign coming back in. This thing's been better. All right, this thing was up to 83 and change. Now she's backed off a little bit on your DocuSign. Any way you want to look at it, that's going to be a 212 back up. Okay, and right now you're going to be in that 82 level, so you're going to be triangling out all this business right here. Actually, this is where you're probably going to have your troubles. All right, but it's sitting there right now. All right, so it's just above this, hovering above this right now, because now you're starting to mess around with the month. All right, which you are going to take the 2-2 up on the month, and then that next stop would be 81.57. We already got that one as well, so kind of know that this has already been taken out, and then look for your area. Okay, 84.36, that's your next one that you want to look for if you're trading that one. I don't know if I'll be trading that one. Avgo, I watched it, man. It was like down, it was unchanged on earnings, unchanged. And then overnight they just turned it into a monster. All right, I mean, the baby grew overnight. Look at this thing. Unbelievable. 348.91 we got all the way back up to on Avgo. All right, so now you think it would trigger NVIDIA, right? I mean, hey, these guys are buddies. They got the AI business going on here. NVIDIA continues to go lower. Okay, is NVIDIA the king? I think so. Is Palatar's the prince. And 156 better, just can't get going either here. So we'll see. These guys are still stuck. As long as that group, as long as those two are, just sit tight. Sit tight with tech, all right? All right, but the yields are lower here. The 30s are down. The 10 years are down to 409. They just came down from 428 from about 6-7 days ago. All right, we've had a major dissension to the downside on the 10 years. All right, so yields are. Hold on one second. LRCX. Okay. All right, so they're coming after the bonds a little bit as you see the yields start to drop a little bit with the pressure coming down. So we'll watch that Salesforce. Let's go through a couple of our PNWs and see how she's holding up here with the unemployment business. Palo Alto. 192.80 higher this morning. Thank you. We'll take that. Rapid RPD. This one kind of fell apart on me with the week. It's just so awful. All right, so we'll see. We're inside here. We're not even moving anything anywhere. 1992, slightly higher on your Rapid. Not much to talk about there, too. All right, so PATH. I'm going to go through some of these gappers that I don't usually go to too many. Path with the inside month here, so that's stalled out. Got a nice Momo hammer on the day, and we're taking it up here. So 1132. Path doesn't look horrible. All right, you want to get back up to 1145. That's where you're going to be looking for, and then we'll see if we can get some continuation from there. Path. PATH, take the path. All right, Bill, it's only a bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill, and one day I'll be a law. Inside on the week on the bill. Bill Holdings the bill. Why is Bill holding the bill? All right, so 2-1 inside here, kind of messy. and we are at 46.69, so we're breaking down. Actually, we're going to be inside day. All right, not too much on Bill. Bill's not doing much this morning. Tesla wants to give Elon Musk $1 trillion as if he needed more. But you know what? He's going to have to work hard for this one. And if he doesn't perform, he gets zip. All right, so they're putting Elon in the corner and see what he does. Probably go for your eyes. 2-1 inside now on the day on Tesla. She's bounced up on this news. $1 trillion. They want to give away $1 trillion and they want to raise the stock. Yeah, I don't know. So I still say Tesla needs to break back down to those numbers, and you know where I'm at on Tesla. You know what I think about Tesla. I like that Oracle. We're going to watch that one. I think that one going to continue to get better. I think Microsoft is moving up because Microsoft is good. And 510. All right, we're going to see. All right, now it's 10 minutes into this. We've talked about a lot of tech stocks. We'll talk about some of these retailers. Kohl's Stores looking better here again today, looking for that 212 back up at 1642. I've been telling you about this one, right? I've been telling you about TJ Maxx for a long time too. All right, TJ Maxx, continuation to the upside. I think we got $5 more and then we get the yearly high. I think that thing's on the move. 142.01. There's still time to get in, but wait for a move to the downside. Just be patient, please. Do not buy stocks when they're green and red, or don't buy stocks when they're red. Okay. And know where you are in your broadening formations. Know where you're at. You'll be a better trader once you start to get once you start to manage things better. All right. There's a lot of things that when you're beginning to learning how to do this, you're trying to be the guy or the girl, and this is that and this and that, but you really got to take care of the small things first. That's everything in your life. All right? I'm telling you. All right? That's why I say be good. Be good. Don't be bad. All right, so TJ Maxx, there you go. I think Walmart is really, really good. Everybody's got like high price tags on it. Walmart will come in too, all right? Kind of missed this one a little bit. I should have been in this one down at $96. I was talking about it down there. I was running my mouth, but I wasn't buying the stock. All right, so Walmart, I kind of missed that. I think there'll be time for that to come back. All right, and then a couple of mentionables. The Oklahomas are higher this morning here. Real hard to hold these guys down, and also very hard to get them going once they reverse. Okay, they're not good reversers. Let's just say that. See what they do. I mean, when their reverses are very violent. All right, so I'd be a little serious. I think a little rally, a break, and then higher. Okay, that's what I think. When I talk about that, I talk about them all. I wouldn't go running after this rally. I'd wait for the triangle out. As we know, we're going to triangle out 1,000 times. All right, so SMR, I think this is trying to triangle out right now. It could give us more, but look at now it's up back up to 37. But this thing's way stuck inside there here. All right, 37.25 this morning. We're going to be inside there on your Oklahomas. So your nuclears, I don't know, not right now. CrowdStrike should get better, but it's not. It probably needs to have that to get Palo Alto together with it. It's trying. It's fighting down here. It's really fighting a lot of garbage down here. Let them do the battles, man, and we'll just pick up we'll pick up all the weapons that are left behind, and then we'll move ahead. All right. So just let these guys duke it out right now. I wouldn't. Don't get involved with that fight. That's not your fight. All right, industrials, XLI. All right, diamonds. I see the diamonds here right now. I'm looking at 457 Riverside Avenue. It's actually 157, but diamonds. All right, 457. We're starting to go to highs that we haven't been to in a long time. When are we going to 50,000? They ask me. Soon, but hurdles have to still be taken. And look at that Microsoft holding up pretty nice. So I think that I think the problem with diamonds which has been the problem all along is right here. United Healthcare. All right, problem. XLV. Problem. But now Kennedy's on the job, and Kennedy is the remedy. So I'm sure that we are going to be all healthy as hell real soon. All right, so it's healthcare, though. All right, it's healthcare. It's the biggest chunk that's in there. All right, so watch your real estates. I think those are good. They kind of triangled out a little bit. They popped up yesterday. Watch for the utilities. They might start to wake up. I watched that Natty Gas a little bit. I watched this UNG. I bought some at 11.70. It's popped up to $13. I think it's going to take another dip here before winter starts, but that's one you can watch, and you can also watch the future. It's /NG. NG. All right, so there's a couple things you can watch. All right, on that note, I'm looking at all my stuff, right? Boeing, yeah, unchanged. Cold Store's a little higher. Disney's a little higher. Nike actually is popping up this morning with the Lululemon loss, right? Lululemon loss. Nike gets the kick. All right, so let's hope that Nike can keep that kick going. That thing's to go. Jetty stud. 1370, going to be at $14 any day here. All right, so keep moving on that one. What I think this morning, watch the markets as we open today. I think they're gonna hit them. I think they're gonna come in and hit the market down, and I think them buyers are gonna step in, and I think there's gonna be a reverse, and I think they're gonna go back up. All right, that's me calling that this morning. We'll see. At least I make calls, right? Gotta make a call. All right, so that's what I think. I'd keep an eye out for that. Look for something if I move to the downside. Sharp. It's got to be a sharp move down, and watch the volume. Watch the volume. You know what I mean? We want a volume. We want something that goes down thin and comes back fat. All right. So hey, have a great day. I'll see you at lunch. Be good.